So today is November 3rd. Another great day in Germany. Trying to rain on us a little bit, but we have come to what's called the Saalburg. This was a Roman fortress built in just before like 163 AD. It started out as a wooden fort, and then as the Romans expanded their territory, they changed it into this huge fort, which the Romans call a castell. And there's all kinds of good stuff inside. So you're going to have a history lesson today about Romans. So this gives you an idea of the fortifications they used outside, as well as you see the stones on top of the little pillars. Those are original. And they're made in such a way that you get killed from over there, not from the guy in front of you. So let's continue. They've made some changes. We used to buy tickets as you went in through the gate. So now we're inside, and all these buildings are built on the actual foundations of what the archaeologists found in 1889. The Kaiser said, we're going to reconstruct that. And so along with German funds, there was also lots of private funds that created this fort. And we're going to go this way, okay? Because, so this is a typical barracks room. They slept 8 men to 2 beds, and they ate here. They took care of their weapons here. And this is where they met, and they lived in groups of 8. There's a little stone to make a flower with. Of course, you can see the shield. There's, I think it looks like a horn up on the wall there.
Yeah, that's a horn.
Okay. Building there, there's a, says a Roman canteen.
Okay, Doug is climbing up the steps to the walls of the fort. He's going to look through one of the archery things. Yeah. And there is a mighty old tree behind him. And I'm going to give you a look at that gate back there. And I'm going to come back and turn this off now.
So this would be, I think this is the northern gate or the west gate. I don't know. It'll tell us somewhere. And then, I don't know what this building is next to me, but we'll find out. Huh?
Come this way.
To what?
Come this way. I want to...
We're getting an echo, but this is some of the things the Romans have left behind. Now, it's said that this is a fabrica. In Latin, I think they made things in here. Isn't fabrica meaning?
Fabrica means to make.
So, we'll go up there, see what those are about. I've never been in there. So, they never had this here the last time I was here. and that may have been 2000, 2002. I brought the bloomsters here. Didn't see any of this. And then there's some rooms in there where we can go in. We'll see what's over in there. So this was their kitchen. Oblik in the Gar Kusha. So, okay, and then they stored stuff in those kettles and those jars back there. Wine, of course. So it tells me in German what they ate. But this was the cook shop, the Gar Kusha. They have some things in English. It says these are finds from the storeroom of the Salzburg Roman fort, and it's called the Bone Carver's Workshop. So let's look over in here. And they probably made they made shoes, hobnail shoes. We should see some of them. Naturally, my battery is saying, oh, low battery power. Okay, so there was 600 soldiers stationed here, along with the total. There was 2,000, including their families, contractors, and the people who worked for the Romans. And it guarded the Limes. The Limes line was a border beyond the Rhine River, and the fort was done by 233. Got raided by the Alemanni, Germanic tribe, and they finally gave up and moved out. Here is a map of what the Limes was in all of Deutschland, from Regensburg up to Andernach. And then in this area right here, it went from the Main River at Gross Keratin Grau, right on the Main River, and then it run all the way north past Butzbach. And here's another hall. Don't know what this one is. This is a horse's head from the Bronze Age, made approximately 6 BC. And it was done by the Romans, and it was found in Waldreims, which is the first German city documented by the Romans east of the Rhine. So there was a major battle where the Romans lost 3 divisions, and this statue was destroyed then, because the Romans intended to make a permanent settlement in Waldreims. So excavations in a well laid out town yielded the first fragments of gilded bronze in 1994. 4 years later, they found that head, constructed all in one piece. So this is officers' quarters. You can see the Roman paintings, and then we get to go down. There's probably some more down there. So I think we pretty much...
No, that's the one we came in.
No, I don't think so. So I think we've seen pretty much everything. The fort. Let's, we'll keep looking though. Well, we've seen everything we could see, and now we're leaving this marvelous museum and Roman fortress. And our car is down there. So from 2000 until 2003, Maria and I lived in the yellow house that said 11A. And you see it's a row house, and we lived next to a very nice German couple. Christian was his name, and just behind me, on the other side of these buildings, was all military. And that military base, Maria, is gone. The school is gone, and it's all full of new housing. I didn't even recognize it. Drove right by it until I got right on the street where I was remembered. So I'm thinking about ringing their bell, but don't know. Anyway, it's very nice. It was a very nice area. Had a nice yard. Okay, this is about it. Had a garage. Number 3 was mine. Okay, we're going to go eat in that Italian restaurant, Maria.